Okay, so we're going to work on a 4th grade math problem with fractions. Renee has 24 cookies. 2/6 of them are sugar and the rest are chocolate chip. How many cookies are chocolate chip? So before we get started, a common misconception about this problem is when a student sees the 2, they sometimes skip over the fact that it's 2/6 and they just see 2 of them are sugar. So they're automatically thinking 2 of the 24 are sugar, when in reality it's 2/6 of the 24 cookies are sugar instead of just 2. So in order to get started, we're going to first take a linear approach to this problem. So we have 24 cookies total. So what we need to do first is draw a big rectangle. This rectangle is going to represent all 24 of my cookies. Well, we see that 2/6 of them are sugar. So I'm going to write 2/6 equals S for sugar. So I'm going to need to break up this rectangle into 6 equal parts, since this is the only denominator that we know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, since our denominator is 6, we broke up our rectangle that represents 24 into 6 parts. So we see that 2 of the 6 are sugar. So automatically we know 2/6 are sugar. To make it more visual, we're going to shade in 2 of the 6 to represent the sugar. So now we just need to find the rest. We're going to put a question mark here because this is the answer that we are looking for. So we are looking for the 4/6. So now what we need to think about is how many blocks represent 24. Well, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we know 6 blocks equal 24 cookies. So now we need to find out what 1 block is going to equal. Using my prior knowledge, I know that 24 divided by 6 equals 4. So we just simply divide 24 by 6 to equal 4. So now we know each cube represents 4. So let's write it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 groups of 4. So 1 block equals 4. So now we know that 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 6 is what we have left over. So we know that 4/6 equals the chocolate chip. However, our question asks us how many cookies are chocolate chip, not what fraction is chocolate chip. So we're going to have to simply add it all together. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16. Or we will simply do 4 times 4 equals 16. So now we know that 16 of the cookies equal chocolate chip. And there's our answer. Another way to do this would be using a set model. So a set model is going to give a little more visual for us. So we see that Renee has 24 cookies total. So we have 24 counters. Now, the problem says 2/6 of them are sugar. So with our 6 being our denominator, we need 6 groups. Now, using my prior knowledge, I know that 24 divided by 6 is 4. So I know there will be 4 cookies in each group of 6. In other words, 4 counters in each group of 6. So we need 6 equal groups of 4. So let's separate it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last one, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we were to count all of these up, it would equal 24. So 6 divided by 4 equals 24 divided by 6 equals 4. So we have 6 equal groups of 4. Back to our problem, it says 2/6 of them are sugar. Well, now, since we already broke up the 24 into groups of 6, all we have to do is remove 2/6. So here is 1/6, and here is 2/6. So since we know that is sugar, this, which is what is left, has to be chocolate chip. So now we simply multiply it, or we can divide it. We simply multiply it, or we add it by just counting it up. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So once again, we see that 16 of the cookies are chocolate chip. A simpler way to do this would have been multiplying. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. So 4 groups of 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 4. And 4 times 4 equals 16. Just double check our answer. It's very good to do it both ways. So 16 cookies are chocolate chip.